Hey, well, welcome back, boys and girls, to another episode of my personal journey through music. So, I have been spending some time, of course, with this new Firefly model, blah, 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 blah. And someone in the comment section had mentioned that maybe a red pickguard would look well with this. And I did buy one, by the way. Thank you being for suggesting that. I did buy one. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is it, and it looks like a good match, for that. But I thought it just didn't flow for me. It didn't flow really well. It was kind of gaudy. Um, and I just thought maybe a black one looked better to me with my eyes. I thought just black and green has always been a good combination. Fender makes a guitar similar to this, and of course it does have a black pickguard. But I thought the black just kind of flowed better, so we're just gonna use the black. I have to route out a little notch for the. It looks like it's gonna line up very well, but. I thought we would just take a look underneath the cavity of this particular model, since I'm going to open her up anyway, and kind of see what Firefly did uniquely with this one, and take a measurement while we're at it. Why not? And so I haven't really been doing much of lately, but I will say that if you missed out on this model, you missed out, because this is by far I think one of the best models they put out in the Strat style. Um, yeah, this is a really wonderful handling, sounding guitar, and one of the best for sure. So let's take a peek underneath it, and I'm thinking that it's going to look nice. But maybe, I don't know if we took some readings on this or not. But it would be nice just to see what the hell it's all about. And what else are we going to do today, boys and girls, other than explore this time with me and this video, which, I thought maybe it might be interesting to some of you to kind of take a better look or see what she's all about. So I will sit here at my workbench and let's just take a look and see what's going on with this. All right, hold on. So I guess we'll just start with trying to take some readings. Let me open her all up here in the bridge. See, because this is not the best multimeter in the world. It's hard to say where it's actually going to land. So I need to invest in something that's a little bit more better. So it looks like we're in. Like I said, it moves around too much, is why I don't like it. It's such a numbskull. But it looks to be around 13.6K. We're in that 13K with this reading. Then it just moves around, because I'm sure being as unprofessional I am with multimeter crap, I can't get the right reading. So, but I think we're in that 13K, 14. Let's see if I go to 0. Well, there it goes. It goes to 0. And it just jumps around so much. This is stupid, man. Let me see if I go down to this one. Nope. I'm not going to get any reading there. This is where did I get this at? I think I got this multimeter at Harbor Freight. So probably not the best one for sure. Sometimes I just think it's because of the way I'm rinky-dinking everything. I can't get a positive. See, now we're at 14.5. It's possible, because it does sound good. Position 2 is 4.56K. Middle position is 6.31K. Fourth position is 3.17K. and then in the neck it's 5.90K. So there seems to be some consistency right here now. 14.55K in the bridge. So that's pretty decent. I think that's why that bridge pickup sounds pretty good. And I usually like to play guitar between the neck and the bridge. So yeah, those are solid readings. 5.89, 14.5. Yeah. All right, well, that'll end that little segment of Todd doesn't really know what the hell he's doing because he invested in some Mickey Mouse crap, right? So I've loosened all the strings. Did I miss a screw anywhere? Why does it feel like it's still being held down? Did I miss something? I think I got all the screws off. The strings are all loose. So why did I miss a screw somewhere? Or is it just kind of nudged in there really well? Why does it feel like it's stuck right over here? Come on, Firefly. Yeah, it feels like... Why is it like that? Those are the screws for the selector, but I have everything off. No screws on the outside have been removed. But yeah, it's really wedged in there. Wow. Tight. I'm hoping this is not going to be where you have to take off the neck, kind of the thing, you know. And it kind of looks like it's going to be that, because this is really wedged underneath the bridge. And let me see if I can nestle it out of there without making a total idiot of myself. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take the neck off to get the pickguard off, because the overlap on the 22 frets, this is, man, these things were really snug. I'm not sure of the torque spec on these screws, but it was really like crazy. It's probably not the best screwdriver I'm using. Always better to use better equipment so you don't strip out the screw. Because this one here in this corner was really snug in there. Really snug. She's squeaky tight, you know. Not the best material on the backside. I mean, probably would really dig into that plating is definitely not the greatest. But they're all the same length. None of them, well, do these two look a little smaller? Yeah. So, okay. So the top two are shorter, which makes sense, and then they had one screw, so they used 3 screws, and then one of them was really longer than the other. So I'm just trying to see, like, what's the dealio? Yeah, so we have 2 screws that seem to be similar in size, and then 3 of them that are similar size, and then one of them that is longer for whatever reasons. That would have to be in either one of these cavities right here, which is kind of lame, but taking off the screws just becomes a little bit unconventional, which I don't like. This is not the ideal situation, just to take off a damn pickguard. But there is a shim in here, definitely a shim. Not too bad on the back side here, nothing too rough. But yeah, that's the only way this neck's coming out. But there is a shim, so it's allowing the neck to be at an angle. And let's get this out. Wow, crazy. Huh, all right. Well, definitely every cavity is shielded. And it has a very unique square cavity up here. I don't know what. That's an interesting cut right here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Hold on. I don't think I've ever seen a cut like that in a body. And then it's got a hole right there. But there's nothing really populating that if this is where the selector is. But I will say it's very nicely shielded. I mean, damn. You know, there's some little chippage over here because it was really snug over here. I think there's some paint overlay. Yeah, there's some paint that's overlapping the body right here, so that's why that chipped out. So maybe I'll get the Dremel and just kind of smooth that out, because that's kind of what happened there. There's too much of the top layer overlapping the inner body right here. It's about one millimeter, maybe 2. But so to keep it from further chipping, I'll deal with that right now, and then put some super glue on this so this doesn't further crack out. But looking at the electronics, so we see some nice, definitely that looks like a Linko 5 cloth wiring, nice regular 5-way selector, and we have 2 potential. We have a couple nice caps on there, but I would think that these are 250Ks. Yeah, 2 yellow capacitors, and this one seems to be a capacitor on the inside lug, metal lug, and then a capacitor on this one is going to lug number 2, inside lug on pot number 2. And everything else seems to be very simplified. And then where's the jumper wire for the outside hot? Is going to where is that going? So this is yeah, okay, that's right. And then I guess this is the hot for the bridge pickup. So pretty basic, but nice, you know, nice shielding and all of that. So I'm basically going to take off all the hardware and then draw an outline on the new pickguard, which they look very similar, and I'm glad that I got this one off of Amazon, but I think it's going to be a great fit. I'm just going to route out something here for the bridge. So they look very similar, that's for sure, especially with the shielding. Well, let's get that done and see how she looks afterwards. Okay, well, we are back live. So that's what she looks like now with the black pickguard. Yeah, the only negative that I can say about this thing is, I never like taking off the neck to put on a pickguard. I don't like messing with the geometry of wherever they felt it was important. I will say that at the very end of the overlap seems to be cut downward, but does it make a difference? Absolutely not. Is it perfect? No, but I don't really expect this guitar to be perfect. I will just say that this is one hell of a guitar, and if you didn't get one, you kind of missed out, man. I think this is by far one of their best designs, and you know, I think I only paid $20 for that pickguard, but black and green, especially with the plain maple, just goes together really well. So all I'll do from now, guys, from now on, I mean, at the end of this video, I'm just saying that I haven't seen anybody really post a video on this unit, which is kind of strange because I think like this was just a kick-ass unit, man, just really badass. And so I don't know if any of you did buy one of these, could you please let me know, like, what did you think about it, like how was it for you, because I got nothing positive things to say about it. So let's get it all tuned up and see how much the tone has changed. This is a tone pickguard, if you don't know. You know, the pickguard adds a lot of tone to that guitar, so it should play better, right? All right, well, I guess we'll end the video here. Sounding single coil neck pickup. It really is. It's a really balanced guitar. I mean, for what we're paying for this kind of Firefly is like Fender can't even compete with this guitar. For under $300, I mean, it's just a steal of a deal. Fantastic neck, awesome playability, great sounding pickups, locking tuners, flamed maple top, ash body, brass block, stainless steel frets. I mean, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Flame maple neck. I mean, and this one being of the blonde version. I mean, it's just ridiculous, you know. Fucking Fender, man. Like, my Fender guitars are nice, but I've had to invest in them. But price point comparison, it's like, yeah, that's a Fender, and the Fender pickups and everything sound nice, but it's, 3 times the price of something like this. So this is just a joy, to play for the price point, understanding that it just has such a different vibe, with this kind of quality. None of my Fenders came with a brass block and didn't come with stainless steel frets. I have one Fender that definitely came with locking tuners, but not a flamed maple neck. And not this type of striped ebony fretboard, and ball-in frets. Nice saddles, nice bridge. So it's like, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, today. I'm just excited that this pickguard, I thought, really made it pop. Really makes it stand out for sure. I think it just looks better. But did you buy one of these? Let me know in the comments. Like, what, really? Like, I haven't seen anybody really get into, talking about these. THU is going to be always my go-to effects. I haven't even really been playing through the Yamaha. I've just been enjoying this channel because it offers me so much. Nice quiet tone. If I use the metal tone that's in here. I want to just use overdrive, that's in here. One patch, I can just make it up like my Be It All patch. I haven't even added a chorus effect in this one. It's got overdrive, a metal, it's got a compressor, it's got a phaser, but I haven't really got into using the phaser on this at all. But it's nice, it's a nice one. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you learned something today about this particular unit. And did you buy one? Did you miss out? What was the deal? And I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just enjoying a lot of these newer guitars that I have purchased, and I haven't even got to playing some of the ones that I have purchased, unfortunately. So it is what it is. When you have a guitar collection, you're definitely not going to get to all of them. But I'm playing these right now within a certain cycle, and then I'll put these away and kind of break out some other ones that I haven't been playing much of, but yeah, this is just like one of these things. I was sitting on the workbench for a while. I was like, I got to get to changing this pickguard. But hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a blessed week, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All right, take care.